time to introduce our guest. Dr. Khaled Almaeena joins us today with his wife Summer and daughter Lena. He is a humanitarian, defender of workers' rights, rights of women, a human rights activist, a veteran Saudi journalist, media commentator, a businessman, and of course, a family man. Khaled was the editor-in-chief of Arab News and later on Saudi Gazette. His op-ed pieces have appeared in newspapers around the globe. He has worked for the advancement of women and was the first employer of women in Saudi at Arab News. Later on, his daughter Lena was appointed to the Shura Council in Saudi in 2016. He is a vanguard of workers' rights and had focused on reporting and seeking justice for them. They were Hindus, Sikhs, Christians, and Muslim workers. He is known as the man behind the green truth. Khaled was recognized for standing up for the rights of oppressed and projecting the true values of Islam. The Pakistani government awarded him their highest civilian award, the Sitara-e-Imtiaz. I'm sure those of you from the subcontinent may recognize Dilip Kumar was also awarded the same award after Khaled got his award. In the Philippines, he was honored with an honorary doctorate as well. At the Center for Pluralism, we see an alignment of our work bringing people together and standing up for the rights of others to create secure societies for every human being. Would you please welcome Dr. Khaled Almaeena, the man behind the green truth, defender of human rights, and a fellow pluralist, with a big round of applause. Yes, I am short, that's why I didn't stand behind it.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be here with all of you. Some people I've been following on Twitter, read about them, and indeed it's a pleasure to be here. Well, I'm very fortunate to have come from a family of pluralists. As you had said, that we are made by how our minds are made, either at home or nowadays by the media. I always believe that we, in the final analysis, we are all human beings. We have the same, if you cut any one of us, the blood is red. So there is not much that can hold us to be together. And you spoke about pluralism, and I remember I read one of my heroes, General Dwight Eisenhower, and when he was asked, do you hate Germans? And he replied in one sentence, I don't hate in plurals. Great answer. So this is the way how it is. But then again, some of the people here asked me to speak about what's happening in Saudi Arabia, because you see, when you read here, and I read the newspapers of the United States while I'm back home there, you get, fits what's happening. Let me tell you something. In the last 3 or 4 years, there have been great changes there, in the sense that things have gone back right on course. For years, there was the extremist philosophy, there was suspicion of others, there were things that were themselves alien to the very ideology of our religion, but the religion has been hijacked all over the world by self-appointed mullahs, sadhus, pandits, priests, whoever it is. And I think it's right now people like us in this room should try and strive and see to it that we get it back on course. In Saudi Arabia these days, people talk about women's rights. They existed, but the media never focused on them. A gentleman asked me whether there's an art and culture. So I said, yes. They usually refer to us as the land of sun, sand, and oil. But believe me, a literary movement has been going there for about 100 years. I remember songs. My grandfather used to listen to local songs. So we have our version of Ashok Kumar and Muhammad Rafi and others who sing. So these are the things that people don't know. Or the media tries not to push forward. I don't know why. I've been in the media, but let me assure you that 90% of what I read, I'm a liberal. I am secular politically. I see what's going on, and I'm aghast and really disappointed at really so-called quality papers in the United States when they report on Asia and other places. You would think that, everything is haywire out there. So I think that Saudi Arabia is on the right course. We have a young leadership that is focused on having reforms. The way to 2030 is not going to be easy. Mistakes are going to be made, but as all humans do. But I think personally, and I would consider myself as a senior citizen, hope to see that this vision really would materialize. There's a buzz in Saudi Arabia. Young people are coming up. And for a long time, because remember, we are a patriarchal society. Most Asian societies are patriarchal. You have the tribal society, and then you have the family, where all the words come from up to down, whether it's the tribal leader or whether it's the father. Right now, young people are coming in. They are having their own decisions. You have ministers at the age of 35. You have women ambassadors all over. So we can see a new type of resonance in the area. And this, to me, is very positive. Again, Dr. Mike said to me, we speak about pluralism and we talk about how the points of convergence are. Let me tell you also, while Saudi Arabia used to be on the receiving end, most of the international aid, and after the United States or Japan, we were number 3 in international aid for countries where disasters struck. So you would see that Saudi aid to India, which is a Hindu country, or to Mexico, which is a Catholic country, would go without any focus on color or any other factors. It was given on a humanitarian basis. Many things are happening. Unfortunately, they were never reported, or they were sidelined or misreported. So let me assure you that what is happening now in Saudi Arabia is a great renaissance. You see, people coming up, goals, and lessening the dependence on oil. This is very important. So you have a new economic frame of mind, which is now focusing on how to get things done, because the Teslas are coming and other things are coming. But at the same time, there is a strong and deep-rooted feeling that we have to be going ahead and to be passengers on the train of progress rather than be mere bystanders. So that is the thing. I was asked whether it was safe for a woman to be there, and I smiled. I'm always asked that there are women here who can answer that. But let me assure you, the same question was asked when women were given the right to drive. People said there has been no rape cases, there have been no kidnappings, because the culture of rape does not exist. And I'm not saying as I'm a Saudi, in the whole Gulf area, and I'm speaking about, I'm not saying that we are angels, but this culture of rape, this culture of, the zamindars and the others and the DSP and the CSP, and some people from the subcontinent would realize what I'm saying, does not exist. So in many ways, it is very safe for women to be there. Women are taking a greater role in society. And I always have this anecdote, which I got from someone, who said, when they asked about women in Saudi Arabia, and he said, for the first 28 years, our mothers rule us. The next 28 years, our wives rule us. Then we become harmless. So, so this is it. And then again, the role of the mother. As in the Hindu culture of the Mata, where you respect, in the Islamic version, heaven lies under the feet of the mother. So there is great respect for the mother.